You know, eventually these files are going to get ridiculous. So I'm going to try and cut down as much as possible. Yeah, so we'll do this. I'll save that in 2, and then my next save I'll keep 3. That should be fine. Alright, so here we go.
Main engine ports connected. Well, how does the captain's chair feel?
So, this is how Crow sees the world.
Edge?
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew. It's a heavy responsibility. Crow bears this burden every day of his life.
Buck up, Edge. Look, you're one step closer to Crow now. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, we 3 comprise the entire crew of the Calnus.
Now that you mention it, I guess we do. So listen, don't let this get to you. Just be yourself, okay?
Thanks, Raimi. One day, I'll be able to bear this responsibility properly. I swear it. Star Ocean, here we come!
Captain, launch preparations complete.
Likewise, ready to depart.
All right? Calnus, engage!
Yes, sir!
I mean, you can say what you want about the voice acting, but not all of it is horrible. I think it was just the way they went about recording the lines and the scenes, because I think everything was kind of kept secret, and even the voice actors were like separated, so they weren't like in front of each other, and all they were given, like they weren't given like context about like the lines or anything. It was just, okay, read these lines, if I remember that correctly. Good luck. So I think it lacks a lot of like the emotion, or just some of the responses or conversations just kind of seem weird, and I feel like that's why, because they just kept the voice actors in the dark, or didn't give them enough autopilot. Okay, so yeah, so they didn't give him as much direction as they really should have. Okay, so during these legs and the flights, this is when the majority of the private actions are going to be. In other words, we can use communications even while we're in warp. Of course, there'll be a slight delay. Here's an incoming transmission from the moon base. Can't really say the captain's off duty. Already like, I don't wanna. New captain of the Calnus. Captain Edge Maverick. I was appointed by Commander Grafton of the exploration base. I don't remember asking your name, Dick. I was told you were a competent candidate, but it seems to still wet behind the ears. I may be young, but I assure you I will fulfill my duties to the utmost. You don't get it, do you? What we're after here is concrete results, boy. Successful space exploration. How we attain that success is no consequence to me. I don't care how arduous it is. If you don't show me results, you show me nothing. Yes, sir. I'm aware of that. You are you? I'm astonished you can make such a claim after the string of failures you suffered on your very first... And it wasn't my fault. No, fuck that. Let her talk shit. Get him, Raimi. A slip of a girl. We have no intention of playing anything at all. Future rests on the success of this mission. Yeah, let me know if you actually want me to read the lines, because obviously I am not a good narrator. Talking all formal, like, yeah, see, I feel like I'm talking formal, especially with the lines and just kind of the weird dialogue choices. So let me know if you just want me to be quiet and let you guys read it, or if you don't mind me reading it out. That's like that awkward stage where like just kind of dead space. I'm like, should I be like talking now or just let you read? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. There's going to be a lot of hours in this series. Hopefully, literally head spin, because I wouldn't mind seeing that dude get his neck broke. Okay, and that little ding is like the audio cue of the voyage going into the next leg. And yep, if you click here, you can show the remaining distance for the leg. As it goes on, there's gonna be a lot more legs. Usually between every leg, there's gonna be one private action. Then as we get further on, there's going to be choices, and there's going to be some that you can just do multiple ones, some that don't advance the leg at all, and again we'll cover that. I think for this one, again, we only have these two, so we just talk to them. And I think this one has a choice that you're going to have to pick. Just telling Faze about Crow, and if you have to choose the right choice, and it opens up later private actions. Not really a brother or best friend, more of a rival. Rival, huh? I guess he always did beat you at fencing, athletics, marksmanship. Sheesh, Raimi, come on. I thought Edge was younger than Crow. He certainly looks younger. He's a captain now. Maybe, I guess they're all the same age. Crow looks so much older, though. Yeah, so there was... See any... Is he free? Me too. I always check just to make sure there's no, because they like randomly pop up, and I don't think there's anything like there's no like Welch scene. I don't think. I'll have to look, but so I don't think they were really required for anything. I really like Welch, and all the scenes are just entertaining. In this battle, okay. There is someone in Faze's room, but again, I don't think there's really... Oh no, okay, so yeah, that's Raimi. Together with the humans on Earth, voyaging through the Star Ocean. Never dreamed something like this was possible, much less being able to travel with a man like you, Edge. An absolute honor. I can't tell you how delighted I am. Together with... Oh, okay, so... Need to calm down on that ass kissing. Maybe the captain now, but technically you're not under my command, so we're gonna talk to her. Sitting in the ship, nothing. No. would love to go to space. It would be an amazing experience. I was about to say we only met FaZe, but I guess he's talking about all, I guess, the entire race. Time you're alone, feeling down. Oh, I don't really ship them as a couple. Like I don't know. I just feel like they're more of like a brother sister vibe. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so this one's gonna have a choice, and you're gonna want to do the right one. And I think this one is what opens up a another private action in the future. And I think as like you have to say that Crow's your rival, and for this one, you have to sympathize with him and apologize. Somewhat suspiciously. Sounds about right. Refused to listen to what we had to say in a straightforward manner. Of course, there were those open to rational discussion, but they proved to be in the minority. In any case, we now maintain healthy relations. We must be thankful for those who paved our paths. So you're going to want to apologize. Say, I'm sorry for that. I feel like this is a commentary on kind of civilization today. Now, definitely smack myself in the head with my own earphones. Whatever transpired in the past, we stand together today. Surely that's enough. It is, buddy. FaZe is a little naive and earnest. And I don't know, nice, but I like him. Just needs to kind of loosen up a bit. And I think that should be it. Alright. Let's see. Is there any scenes? Nope.
Well then, what can I do you for today?
I think it's really like once you get a new party member and certain storylines. Waladarians fight with a sword like you. No, receive training based on a... I think this one has a choice. Of course, many of my brethren use firearms, and they're even more unusual. Folk who fight with scythes. Something like that, yes. Yeah, so answering this creates a follow-up private action. So you're gonna want to say there's a bit of trauma that you went through. With my late father, Uncle Arnold. Yeah, see, that's also weird that like they're like hinting at like their romance when she literally calls his parents uncle. I don't know. Damn, so Edge lost his whole family young. Biological weapon left over from the war. How does Remy not know that? Really bad. If she calls him uncle, how does she not know how he died? I just kind of caught that. That's weird. Oh yeah, it was his, like he relied on the sword, but like starting off, he didn't have a sword. The only reason he picked one up was because they were doing construction work, trying to rebuild and fix the wreckage, and the engineers happened to have one of the cutting swords, and that's why he used it. You would think that they would have gave him one from the beginning. I don't know why I'm nitpicking this conversation so much. I'm sorry. Yeah, fine, good. Now approaching destination coordinates. Please prepare to warp out. And there we go. That is our first foray into the private actions and the flights. And it's we get those every time we visit a planet, a new planet for the first time. We're going to get those legs. So it's going to be fun. And it gets progressively more complicated as the story goes on. But I will do my best to try and keep things coherent and not mess up. Such a cool ship. Enter the target planet's atmosphere. Now initiating landing procedures. I was like, why is it black outside? I'm assuming they have shutters. Analyze the planet's atmosphere. Doesn't look like there's any problems. Like those insects on air. That might be even scary. Like something your bow is totally... Wow. Really? I feel like he's trying to like jinx himself or something. 10 seconds to touchdown. 5. Excuse me. 2, 1, and... Touchdown confirmed. We landed on the target planet. Oh yeah, see there. Now the blinders are up. Okay. Gonna be some fun times now. Air composition. It's almost exactly like Earth. Infrared search shows life forms, several heat sources within a 1 kilometer radius. This is a rather cold planet, judging by the temperature. I can't wait to see what the local civilization's like. I think that's it, right? Yep. Okay. Alright, all hands setting off on a mission to explore the planet. Woohoo!
Just my imagination?
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think if there's... Yeah, so there's some more private actions. Due to the choices that we got, we unlocked some. And again, these are timed, so we're going to want to do these meow. And I think most of them are just phase. Our homeworld, huh? And I think... I'm trying to remember if these have choices or not. I'm like completely blanking on Way to romanticize the crap out of that. See, that's your homeworld. I would love to see it. Me too. Wish I could have seen it with my own eyes. The Earth, they say, was so blue and beautiful. Oh yeah, because he grew up post-apocalypse. No longer have the luxury of setting our eyes on beer from another planet. Can't even survive on our surface. Just but to set out in space. See, everyone's like living underground now. Just, hopefully you don't destroy it again. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. I feel like these are all kind of just freebie conversations. Yeah, see, then you hear that little ding. It's like, oh, hey, the legs passed. Right? It's also just, again, another indication of private action ending on the ship. So giddy. To show my face, yes, I must admit I'm excited. Certainly surprising. I never took you for the excitable type. Never been outside the Eldarian solar system before. So thrilling. I feel as if I can't contain myself. Here I was assuming you had tons more experience than me. The tales my space running brethren always enthralled me. People I've never met. Keep on going forever if I wanted to. So physically and emotionally, I get so excited. Let's keep Yeah, did you blow up your own planet too? Long. Oh no, that sucks. Yep, that'll do it. 260 years? Wow. Becomes unable to sustain life. Try to promise. Are you Lemuria? Your utopia? It's Lemuria. An Eldarian legend passed down from ancient times. Many thousands of years, somewhere in the depths of space, contact was lost with the first Eldarians to attempt manned space travel. The last words they transmitted were Lemuria, utopia. Yes, it's nothing more than a legend. Nevertheless, our people are fated to abandon Eldar. We have no choice but to cling to those words. Search for Lemuria is our guiding principle. I don't know what to say. I had no idea. In a bad way. Looks like Eldars too. It's like Croatoa. Don't know about Eldars. Well, just, I guess, not horror-filled like Croatoa was, but you guys know what I mean. I'm very excited about space exploration. Will lead to better results. Edge. That's how I see it anyway. I see. That way I think it would never have occurred to me. I feel like I want to say like FaZe is more of an optimist than Edge is. I have to apologize about the other day. Ooh, I think this one has a choice. What other day? Yes. So you're going to have two choices about this. Now, this one you might want to, like, save and reload. You just want to say nothing's to apologize for. If you do say, tell me something about yourself, you do get a story. So if you do want to kind of hear / learn more about FaZe, you can do that. But I highly recommend reloading and choosing this option. And that Ernest is gonna break him if he doesn't grow out of it. That's kind of like the sad thing is, like, you can't go through life completely naive and earnest and not develop some sort of damage. Like, it's good to hold on to, don't get me wrong, but eventually you're gonna have to come to terms with just life itself. And it's good to be, you know, earnest, but you're gonna have to be able to bend, or you're not gonna survive it. Yeah, 30. See, I'm already confusing myself, like, which save file am I supposed to use? Oh, Raymond's here. Was she here? She wasn't here before. What? That's one thing I wish that their clothes, like, you can change their outfits or armor or whatever, like, it when you change their armor it actually reflected, so they don't have the same stuff on all the time. That would be nice. Hopefully in the next one, the Strike Force, like, I guess Star Ocean 6 now, that is an option. That would be cool, but I know usually they don't care about the aesthetics of the models when they're in the overworld. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting a lot of these assholes for their droppings and the feathers. Yeah, and we got some droppings. Paradigm. I don't think there's any hidden points or really any harvest points around here. It's all just kind of bare. Just want you to get to the next kind of village story point. Just kind of hoping for a double kill. It'd be nice to get some more fall. I mean, granted, we're getting what, close to 200 now. Let's see. I think there's one more, maybe, enemy type on this side. No, I think it's just these two, actually. Let's see. How many is it? 6, 10. Wow, already? Why? How is Dryades so much higher? We defeated 3, got 6, so 3% for each. Oh, wow, we've defeated more. Okay. I guess their pack spawn is a lot larger than the birds are. And again, it's definite preference, but I tend to kind of just like to grind out the enemies as they come along, just to kind of get it over with, so you're not like towards the end going back to every level and just doing a massive grinding throughout like every single area in the game. Just makes it a little easier, and again, you can kind of space it out while you're there, and then once you it's full, that's that damn 20 limit. Oh, is it aqua bears? So we can just kind of get rid of some. I'm trying to remember the button prompt for deleting or dropping one. Yes, there it is. Yeah, it's, as long as we get one space, we can pick up the treasure chest. It'll void the other two, so be careful. about that, but again, it's aqua berries. I'm not that concerned about it. So
This may look like
make sure you are kind of aware of that, so you're not wasting any resources.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got? I must
Yeah,
become
that's
stronger.
Yeah, it's just dryads and paradons. Might as well try and stock some items up from these guys. And of course, when I say that, we get nothing. Ah, yeah, so Remy's right behind me. Come here, birdie. Oh, so there's the kobolds. Okay. See, I'm just doubting myself. I didn't even see that second enemy for the multi-kill. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, more droppings. I do like that you automatically get the weapon data from the enemies as you fight. Or even talking to certain guards. Ugh. These are going to be a pain. I feel like the pack spawn for these are going to be like 1 or 2 at most. There's going to be a lot of battles for those. Then I think each, at least on this planet, it's each kill is worth 2, so we're going to have to fight 50 to max out every single one. I think eventually it goes up to it's 1%. So you're gonna have to kill at least 100 of every single enemy.
wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
I was debating on running back to the Calendus to reset the spawns, but just keep going. Slowly making my way through.
We don't have time to play around.
Look like a snap.
Trying to get that. Yeah, like the kobolds, like they're not hard, but it's just when they gang up on you is terrifically annoying. Phase over there seeing stars. Nice. Almost 300 full per battle. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I mean, eventually it's there's a setup to get like millions and millions of full per battle. So trying to gang up on me.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
They really make it hard to kind of want to use other characters because Edge just cleans up the field so quickly. And like, I'm not a fan of Phase's fighting style. You'll see when we switch to it, it's a lot slower, which is weird because he has a rapier, but it's a lot more slow or precise sweeping motions with his rapier. I mean, granted, they're very fast, but you'll see what I mean. And this damn 20. Just gonna get rid of. There we go. I don't really care about losing one. Alright, so here's our first area. And there's gonna be some like hidden stuff and whatnot that we're gonna have to do pertaining to this one. I know later on there's gonna be some side quests and private actions that we're gonna have to do, and it's on a very strict timeline, and we're gonna have to do them pretty much as soon as possible. And I'll point out when the point of no return is for those quests. It's actually before the cutoff of the shop quests that we got from the prefab base, and so we're gonna want to make sure we do that before